That's Iman. He's a high school dropout turned multimillionaire by the age of 21.
Give me a $150K watch, I just get my assistant to pick it up and just go put it in my vault. My own crypto portfolio, which is anywhere between $8 to $12 million.
He flew me out to London to meet him and show us exactly how he did it. Man, we made it to London. It's our first day out here, riding in the back of the Uber, and Iman sent me a location to meet him at. I have no idea where we're going, but we're headed there right now. Let's get it. Then we pulled up at some crazy hotel and were escorted to the cigar lounge to meet him. Yo, we here right now with the boy Iman. Man, so tell me a little bit about where we're at right now.
Well, we are at one of my happy places, here at the Welch Cigar Lounge. Especially when I'm in London, I come here a lot.
You're not living in London full time, right? You have a couple different setups?
Yeah, I lived in London for 17 years. And then I actually moved to Dubai 9 months ago.
Gotcha.
So Dubai is my base, but I have a home in Cape Town. And then obviously spend 75 days, 90 days a year in London.
Yeah. What are you working on these days? Like, what is a day-to-day work like for you?
Basically, the business I've had for the longest time is an advertising agency. You know, pretty simple stuff. I've been running that since I was 16 years old. It was the reason I dropped out of high school. From that, 3 years later, started an e-learning company, specifically for agency owners, with training, with tools, proprietary software, etc., for agency owners.
So you're really filling all the gaps in the agency. You have your own, you have the e-learning company, and the software business.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll talk about that a little bit more. I think for now we should cheers up this espresso and enjoy it.
The fam never moved out to Harrow. Her dad was a pastor, her mom was paro. I take a daughter off the calm and narrow.
Right now, man, it's about 1 p.m. On a day like today, how much would you make right now at this point in time?
I mean, I don't know. I guess every day is different. I mean, I can check yesterday.
Yeah, let's pull it up.
All right, let's see. So, okay, let's see. Yesterday we cracked 7,635 on one payment processor. I need to check on the other ones.
Nice.
So that's pounds, so around like $10,000 yesterday. So that's.
And what did you do yesterday? We went to the jazz club. We hung out with Arlen. We just kicked it, you know.
I did not much, to be honest. I'd say probably everything on all yesterday for the e-learning platform, maybe like 15,000. At the agency, which is a lot more lean, yesterday we did not crazy 4,800 pounds. So yeah, 4,800 pounds, and
still a 5-figure day across both businesses, you know. And that's not counting investments, YouTube.
Yeah, software company. I mean, you know, software company. I have a business partner. I can't show the revenue on that. All I will say is at the moment between all the companies, it's around in dollars like $20,000, $25,000 a day.
But I know you didn't start like that, so you know I want to go now and talk a little bit more about the come up and really how you got started in this game, because people need to know your story. The boy Iman said he going watch shopping today, so let's see what he buys. But it wasn't a regular shopping experience. We went to a private room in the back of the Rolex store that I'm not even supposed to show. And it was the perfect place to talk about his come up.
Like, pull out the world's smallest violin. Yeah, so I mean, look, I had a very funny upbringing where like my dad was alcoholic, abusive, so I never met him. You know, thank God my mom was brave enough to finally leave him before the time that I was around. Was born in Russia, spent the first 4 years there of my life, and in that period my mom started dating my stepdad. You know, my stepdad lived in London. They tried living together and sort of, they were together for like a year and a half.
So you kind of went from like a lower income situation to living in London, having a nice place, like your lifestyle switched up pretty quick.
I mean, I went from, you know, Russia, 9 black and white channels to, you know, London, 999 color channels. Yeah. There's a magical story. I moved to London. I went to private school, like my stepdad was wealthy. And then it just went all basically wrong.
Iman's stepdad completely cut them off. They went from wealth to welfare overnight.
We were on government benefits, welfare in America. But then I also had the context of like I was around, you know, rich kids at school. So for me,
you knew it could be possible. Like,
yeah, for me it wasn't a big deal. It was like, I will 100% not be rich, I'll be extremely wealthy.
Yeah.
And I'm exactly where I knew I'd be. I'm just 10 years ahead of schedule.
What did you do to start getting some money coming in?
I had a couple businesses between 14, 16, you know, learning skills myself and then, you know, selling those on.
Yeah.
And then eventually I landed on, you know, having a marketing agency when I was 16. Sort of like 18 months into having that particular business, you know, that's when things took off. That's when we started hitting, you know, 80K, 100K months profit. That was sort of like that, you know, takeoff year.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Old damn summer, your guy can't flex like me, what a bummer.
Man, so we're here in Hyde Park, out for a walk.
A stroll.
A stroll.
A stroll now that you're in the UK.
I gotta ask you, like, if you were starting over from scratch today, 16-year-old Iman in 2022, how would you do it?
I mean, look, 90% of it is the basics. You know, for me, half of the game is just stop smoking pot, stop drinking, stop hanging out with the same friends that you used to hang out with. Like, business really is just a reflection of your personal life. You can't have like a chaotic mind and have a flourishing business, so you gotta fix everything that's in here first. I was meditating, I was exercising, like I was like I've always been so picky with the friends I have. People can't focus these days. You know, most people can't sit down at their desk and just focus for 1 hour. And if that's too daunting for you, then like, cool, you're never gonna build anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Agency is the best business model because it's service-based, and service-based is the real key, right? Like, I think it's, in this world, it's so easy to make even $5,000 a month right now as a personal trainer.
Yeah.
$7,000 as a piano coach, if you really know how to do it right. All of it isn't so much about what you're doing, it's about who you're selling to and the way you position the offer. And if you understand those things and you just get a little bit of coaching and a little bit of guidance on that stuff, it doesn't matter what service-based industry you get into.
I would fully agree with that, bro. I mean, even though I talk about e-com and dropshipping, the service-based businesses are the lowest barrier of entry for most people. And they typically have the best margins too. So
the margins are incredible.
Yeah, completely agreed. Yeah. Out here having some tea time. Cheers, my brother.
British experience I could have given you.
Yes, sir. Very authentic London experience. Going from that first 7 figures, that first million, to the 8-figure level, what did that take?
You have 2 options. Either you grow your company and then you sell it, and you have to structure your company correctly in order for that to be the case. And that's basically the play with my software company. Or have a cash flow business and then all the way up until 8 figures, invest in medium to high risk investment portfolio. Spend 20% of everything you make.
Invest the rest.
The 80% just invest. Sure, you can invest in the S&P 500. I mean, that's cute. I'm a little bit more in offense mode when it comes to investments. You know, now it's really more medium risk stuff now that I'm at 10, 15 million. But to get there, it was more high risk stuff. Even in my own crypto portfolio, which is obviously, you know, depending on the day, anywhere between $8 to $12 million.
So crypto was that main driving vehicle for you to go from 7 to 8 figures?
Yeah, but then even like my watches, you know, I've probably put $1.6 million into watches, and my watch portfolio is worth $3 million.
And wearing the turtlenecks helped too, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think, you know, there is a direct correlation between the amount of days you wear a turtleneck and your net worth. So
shit, I'm gonna have to zip this up there now.
Bro, especially now that you're in London, man.
Cheers to 8 figures, my boy. Yeah. You started from scratch. You made your millions of dollars. You are most people's version of a successful person. But my question for you is, did it make you happy?
No, it hasn't made me happy whatsoever. In fact, I think it comes with its own set of challenges. I think the happiest stage is between 10 and 30K, 10 to 30K a month.
Right.
Because then you can kind of travel and you can kind of do like 99% of things you would really want to do in life. I find once you get past that amount, you get used to stuff. Like, I mean, there's no amount of shopping I could ever do for myself that would give me any joy.
No, I watched you buy 2 Rolexes. They barely crack a smile about it.
No, I don't crack a smile. Most of the time, I'm not even here, so I don't even pick up the watch. It could be a 150K watch. I just get my assistant to pick it up and just go put it in my vault, right? So, but yeah, you know, quite frankly, money will not make you happy. But the key thing is you're not allowed to say that until you've actually made money. I'm at my happiest when I'm present, and there's environments that make you more present to the moment. Sometimes, man, you go for a walk in the park in London, and
that's all you need.
That's all you need, right? Just to feel at peace and calm. So for me, I'm at my happiest when really I have the space to really appreciate everything that's around me.
Yeah, well said.
6 to 8, got pop-up for my Gadzhi event, my clothing line. Yeah, friends and family is like 6, 8 p.m. So
yeah, man, we gotta go. We'll head home, we'll get ready, and then we'll pull up there tonight.
All right, perfect.
This is one of the best parts of what we do. Being able to meet people like him, learn from their experience, and share it with you guys. It's like living a dream, man. So make sure to subscribe if you want more content like this. And now, let's change up the drip and head over to his pop-up. But first, we had to get him a thank you gift. I mean, he flew us first class, put us in a crazy Airbnb, and truly gave us the ultimate London experience. And for the man who has everything, I think we found the perfect gift. I snuck the bag into the event and waited for just the right moment to surprise him.
Oh, is this for the thumbnail or something?
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the thumbnail real quick.
Okay, well then, yeah,
I brought like this little prop for the thumbnail.
Okay, all right.
Actually, nah, I'm just playing, bro. Like, for real, I gotta say thank you again, man. Like, you've been the best host that we could have ever had. So, I got you a gift, bro.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's a big That's
You want me
good.
to open it now?
Yeah, you don't have to rush. Like you can set it down. We searched far and wide for this.
Far and wide?
This is what we came up on.
Bro, no way.
So it's like one of 98. It was
Bro.
made in the 80s for the Olympic Games.
Bro, this is so sick.
Yeah.
Tristan, you see this?
I'm seeing it.
For a film camera, that's mad. No, man, I appreciate this. You know how much I love film cameras, so.
Yeah. But it's the least we could do, bro. You like showed us so much love, man. And we never even met before, you know?
Yeah.
So thank you again.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro.
Mad love. Hey, listen, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to Iman's channel, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
They don't want to see me shut it down, but I'm on the case.
Block the blue light by the Gadzhi glasses.
We don't need